What's up? I'm filming my review like this. Why? Because the film is made as a found footage film. Deal with it, bro. The Visit is directed by the one and only M. Night Shyamalan and stars people whose names I forgot. The only name I know on the top of my head is Kathryn Hahn. This is a very interesting premise. It's about two kids, brother and sister, who go to visit their grandparents for the first time in a house that's outside Philly, I believe. The daughter is a documentary filmmaker, so she brings a camera to basically film the whole visit, week-long visit, to the grandparents' house, and the young boy's a wannabe rapper. But then, of course, over the week, they realize something's not right with the grandparents, and we get this very interesting 90-minute film that was very, very enjoyable, in my opinion. M. Night Shyamalan is one of the most interesting directors in Hollywood. I mean, the guy first came out with 3 strong films: The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, and Signs. I'm not really a hardcore fan of Signs. I like the film, but I don't love it. Then he had The Village, which started to get people a little bit like, about him. Like, people were like, what the hell, man? What the hell, man? Then he did Lady Noir, and people were like, huh? Then he did The Happening. Last Airbender. And then he did After Earth. Oh. And people were wondering, is he ever going to come back? So when he announced that his next film was a $5 million horror film, people got excited for it because it was a low-budgeted film, and it was probably some return to form for Shyamalan, and it is his comeback. It definitely is. This is not a great film, but it is a good film. I enjoyed it. I had a great time watching it, though, like, at the theater. It was so much fun. I saw it with 4 of my friends. We had such a great time watching this movie. It was really fun. But the cool thing is, it not only is a horror movie, but it has a great blend of comedy. This is a very funny film. And it's not like an unintentional comedy like The Happening. It's a movie that you're not laughing at Shyamalan for. You're laughing with him because he wants you to get into the joke, and it works very well. Like, the kids were very funny, especially the younger brother. But we'll get to the acting in just a bit. But let's start off with the comedy. The comedy is great, like I just said. There definitely are a few moments that weren't funny, but a majority of the comedy scenes were really, really funny. Some of the lines, the way they were said, were they were great. The horror, it's not as scary of a movie as they're marketing it as. It definitely has its fair share of terrifying moments. The last 20 minutes, though, are really like on the edge of your seat. It's crazy. And there's also a really good blend of drama, too. There's some good drama. You know, it kind of touched me. The way the film ended was very, very nice. I thought it was going to end, like, very, like, terrifying, but it ended very nicely. I dug the ending. I didn't love the ending, but I liked it for what it was. Script by Shyamalan, very good script. Very good script. Definitely his best one in a very long time. It's definitely his best film, probably since Signs. Like, The Village to me is okay. I don't hate it like a lot of people do. I think it's a fine film for what it is. Yeah, the twist is crazy as hell, but that doesn't mean that the film isn't good. The next 4 films he did weren't very good. Last Airbender is one of my least favorite films of all time. It's just, I mean, yeah, but I'm glad that he went back to his roots and did some of the very small budget, because when he does studio films, I don't think it works for him. I think it's better when he does like indie films. The direction was very good. It was a very fast-paced film. The found footage element worked very well. I think what Shyamalan did, he made it work very well for this film. Yeah, it had some of the cliches, but it worked so well for this movie. It wasn't like annoying with like films like The Gallows, which I didn't see, or any of the other found footage films that we recently had. The performances in this movie are really strong. I'm going to start off with the kids. The girl, I forgot her name. I think it's Olivia something. If she's single, please say hello to me. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. She was very good. I mean, my friend said that she was basically a female version of me because she's a film prodigy, like myself. I love, like, how, like, she was kind of playing a version of Shyamalan because, like, she's making a documentary. And she tells, like, her brother to not do some stuff, like, unpack, like, normally. Don't look at the camera. Like, she wants people to kind of repeat the shots. It's, like, it's really good. I really liked it. The brother, he's fantastic. He was my favorite performance in the film. He was so incredibly funny. When he rapped, it was it had me rolling on the floor. Now, this kid was the main character in Alexander the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, which I call Alexander in the very long title film. He was awesome in that, and he was great here, and I'm so excited to see whatever else he does. Kathryn Hahn did pretty good as the mother, and the grandparents are both fantastic, especially the grandmother. She was great. Now, if I had one problem with the movie, I would say that it wasn't as terrifying as I thought it would be. There weren't many jump scares. There were only maybe like 2, but like I'm kind of mixed about them. Like I said, this is more of a horror comedy. This isn't just a plain horror movie. It's a horror comedy. It has a great blend of both the horror and comedy, and has a good addition of the drama too. So yeah, I really dug The Visit. I had a great time with it at the theater. I think it's meant to be seen with friends. Do not watch this alone. Just watch this with a great audience, a great crowd. Just enjoy it. It's not a great film. I liked it for what it was. I would definitely say this is Shyamalan's comeback, and I'm happy that he's probably going to stick to more of these films. I am going to give The Visit a solid B. Guys, tell me down below what you thought of The Visit, if you've seen it. What is your favorite Shyamalan film? And do you guys think this is his comeback? I'm curious to know your thoughts. Guys, thank you so much for watching this review, and I'll see you guys soon.